Ralph Abercia went to work at the age of 7 to help support his immigrant family during the Great Depression in Houston. He fought in World War II, attended college on the GI Bill, and became one of Houston's top trial lawyers. Our lives are molded by the values we inherit. In this story, 3 generations of Abercias discover their legacy.
All I knew was that I was a little different. I didn't have Jones Smith or something like that for a name. I had Shaheen, which I knew was different. I knew it was an Arabic name. I knew it was Lebanese name. My mom was a sweet little German, Scotch-Irish lady who never knew what hit her. My dad was very stern, and my mother was very soft.
A immigrant coming into this country, you were singled out because of your color or your language, and it was very difficult to be accepted. I was called a lot of different things growing up. And then the mood changed because I think at that time we didn't have this Arab deal. It was country. You come from Lebanon, you come from Syria, you come from Italy, wherever it is, you were known from where you came from.
Mother learned to cook for Dad, his food, which was very difficult because there weren't any Lebanese people in Fort Worth that we knew of.
Didn't your grandmother pray for
that you would marry a Lebanese?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And is that what?
Well, tell us about your grandmother. Yeah, the
Daddy's mother?
Yeah, the one that you would tell us about that owned all the land.
She was a sweet little lady. She was about as broad as she was long. She came to the United States in 1905. She was pregnant with Dad, and she went to Shawnee, Oklahoma, and that's where Dad was born. On March the 8th, 1905. She stayed there, and Daddy went to a University of Oklahoma, and he was taking law. He'd tell me the story that when he would go home on the weekends from the university to Shawnee, that he'd sit on the train and he'd have his arms all closed. And you know, Daddy was dark skinned and big nose and eyebrows, and they'd say, "Are you Indian?" And he'd say, me no understand. so he used it. He went 2.5 years to University of Oklahoma. He transferred to TCU.
Normally it's a lot more crazy in the kitchen because everybody's fighting over who gets to do what, which is kind of exciting. Tabbouleh's coming along. I think we're actually waiting for more tomatoes. We tend to put more of something called couscous, which is a soaked wheat type of thing that we'll put in, and then we'll put in more lemons, and so we typically do anything from like a tabbouleh in a salad, and we'll have grape leaves. We also have something that's called rice and vermicelli. I think they're gonna put out a hamburger mix today too, because some of the younger ones here may prefer a hamburger instead, because we try and mix up the new and the old tradition. So that's kind of how we roll.
When did you learn how to make grape leaves?
Oh, I learned it after I married. My mother never taught me to do any grape leaves.
How long have you been married again, Nana?
It'll be 60 years next April.
60 years.
All of my life.
I cannot believe
I'm
that.
62, so
You're 62. Boy, you were a young
I must be
bride. I was young.
Long before I met Ralph, I had a list of a few things that I wanted, the qualifications I wanted in a man. He had black wavy hair, which was beautiful, and he was tall, and soon found out that he loved to dance, and he had just passed the bar, and so he was going to be an attorney. He had an ambition to make something of himself, and he had just about everything that I had wanted. He was a nice dresser.
Did he meet you at the airport?
Yes, he met us at the airport.
So he saw you come off the plane?
Come off the plane.
No, first time I saw her, she was pointing, "Get me that luggage and that luggage." And I'm saying, what kind of woman is that who's pointing? Next thing I know, that's who you're going to meet.
Was that your first impression? Was that the first thing you saw?
Well, she was telling them this, and this, and she had a hat on, and she was very pretty. I said, well, I can overlook all the others, so. And Uncle stopped between here and Dickinson. And he called a friend of his and had him to open up the restaurant.
Aww.
And so we went in there and had a Coke, and he put on a quarter, a nickel, and a Nickelodeon. And so we started singing and danced a couple of dances, then went to Galveston.
And our first dance together was when the Saints go marching in.
Was that it? I don't remember. All right.
That was our first dance together.
Nana.
Sharon, give me the rice, please. Rice.
You're gonna put rice? Dad, this is for the hamburgers.
This is for the.
That's
this is for-
hamburger. No, that's hamburger meat. This is the lean meat is for the kid meat. I mean the grape leaves.
Who said this was for the grape leaf?
Well, we messed up. Okay, here. This is gonna be.
Okay, we're just gonna have cinnamon hamburger patties, guys. Yes, matter. Put an Arabic twist to it. It's okay.
Why did we not eat creatively?
Our two grandmothers are right here.
Is that the same lady that's here?
Yes, right here.
Is
This
that
little
the
lady
same
right.
lady?
That's his daddy's mother right here, and this is her right here.
My parents and the grandparents, they wanted to be full-fledged American people, and any deviation from that was unacceptable. And it's a culture that believes in the Almighty. It's a culture that believes in family. It's a culture that believes in to be together and to treat people courteous and respect other people. And I'm saying that together with being an American is a combination that's, to me, hard to beat, and that's who I am today.
When you start having children, the meaning of life changes. And you all of a sudden you have the responsibility of someone else's soul to make sure that that person is taught and also raised in the right way. So my belief and what happened when I started having kids, what do I do to take care of these children to make sure that they are raised in the right atmosphere, they're raised in the right way, and they know right from wrong.
Even though you're married and you're happy, your focus is on your children to make sure they're successful. They bring their children up and to live in this country, and God in country. God in country and family is right there, all three.